I'm Khalid Muwembe. I'm a senior meteorologist working with the Uganda Department of Meteorology back in Kampala. And I joined the Met Service in 2004 as a meteorologist, and I worked through the ranks, and later in 2008 I was promoted to the post of senior meteorologist. My area of work was mainly in operational forecasting, where I did a lot of work in operational forecasting itself, and over time I also got a chance of doing a lot of professional training within the area of operational forecasting. And the areas of specific interest have been how to use models and model products in forecasting, how to use satellite and other remotely sensed data in forecasting. I've also had some experience in forecasting for aviation, especially in areas of pilot briefing, which is a very big component of forecasting in Uganda. I have received a fellowship from WMO and the UK Met Office to do this applied meteorology and the climate with management master's course at the University of Reading. And in this course, it is really designed with WMO's idea of trying to improve the relevance of weather and climate to decision making and also to policy formulation, because for quite some time meteorology, especially in the developing world, have been generating these very good products. We have very good forecast products, but there's always been that limit that we cannot really communicate our information very well. So with this component of management in the course, we hope that it is very well designed. The modules that we are doing are very relevant to improve our skills and also to try and ensure that service delivery is going to be improved once we complete the course. Currently for this academic year, 6 people have WMO fellowships for this course. 4 of us are from Africa, myself from Uganda. We have Mr. Makwena from Lesotho. We have Mr. Moyo from Zimbabwe. We have Mr. Yongshong from Cameroon. Then on top of that, we have Mr. Kerr from Trinidad and Tobago, and we also have Mr. Tiba from Bhutan. The design of this course has been made to benefit myself as a meteorologist, improve my career, and also increase my skills and knowledge in areas not only of meteorology, but also in trying to improve my management skills once I've completed the course. And in this area, we are doing additional courses to the normal science of atmosphere and how the interaction of atmosphere and land is resulting into the different weather systems as we observe over the world over. But on top of that, we are doing management. And in this management, basically emphasizing management of people and organization, and also with more emphasis of how to communicate weather information to the public. So I think that after successful completion of my course, the biggest benefit is going to be in areas of how I improve service delivery, especially to the different users of climate information. For quite some time, meteorologists who have had very good information, very good products, but you find that they don't benefit the communities, they don't benefit the people, because we don't do effective communication. Because we know very well that any information can be valuable if it is well communicated to the target users. So the emphasis on communication in this course that I'm doing and my colleagues are doing, I hope is going to be very important in trying to help the Met services in the developing world in communicating the information of meteorology to the benefit of the users. The Lake Victoria pilot project for early warning, especially for users of Lake Victoria, with more emphasis on the fisheries, was an idea which was initiated under the WMO, or the World Meteorological Organization, Severe Weather Forecasting Demonstration Project. And under that project, WMO had two aims. One of them was to improve access to products and the forecast materials from these world-renowned forecast centers to developing countries which have very limited capability in areas of forecast modeling. And secondly, the other intention of this severe weather forecast demonstration project was mainly to improve the delivery of warning services, especially in relation to weather hazards. So out of that idea, that's when this project of mobile weather alert was born. And we are very lucky as Uganda Met Department that we were selected to do the pilot project under this mobile weather alert. And the aim of this project is mainly application and use of telephone technology to deliver weather and warnings to vulnerable communities. And for the case of Uganda, the vulnerable community which was identified was the fisheries community, and we also selected the biggest lake in Uganda, that's Lake Victoria, because we know over 100,000 people are engaged in day-to-day activities over the lake. So the area we selected is the biggest district, which is called Kalangala district, and it has around 84 different islands and beaches. And we thought that because of the level of activities which are taking place over this area, it was very important that we select this area for our pilot. So the idea here is that we have tailor-made weather warnings in form of forecasts and also alerts that we issue to these forecasts whenever we see that severe weather is going to occur over these areas. So in this particular project, we issue one forecast on a daily basis. And then we also issue alerts whenever we see that there is significant weather which is changing, which can lead to severe weather and hazards over the lake. We have also noticed that over the years, Lake Victoria has been vulnerable to a lot of hazards. This is mainly as a result of the heavy convection and also very big storms which form over this area, especially during the rainy seasons, that is March to May and also September to December. So during this time you find that there are very severe storms which form over the lake, associated with very strong wind gusts, and also occasionally we have water spouts which form over the lake. And these have been very dangerous, causing a lot of accidents, hazards over the lake, which have resulted into death of very many users of the lake. So because of that, we thought that it's very important that we provide this service with an aim of trying to safeguard life and also property of the users of the lake. And so far, the project has been very successful, I would say. We set out to start the pilot with around 1,000 fishermen registered to receive this daily forecasts. And we also found that because of the success of the project, we are really overwhelmed by the demand. Almost all fishermen now are demanding, they want to be registered, but at the pilot level, our capability could not deliver this service to everybody, but we hope that in future we are going to extend this service to cover everybody who is using the lake. The biggest benefit that the course will have on the project that we are implementing back home is first of all that the knowledge that I have gained and the skills that I have gained through this training will be imparted back to my fellow forecasters who are already working on this project. I hope that immediately after the course I will have to design some small training for fellow forecasters, especially on targeting the best ways that we can improve the service delivery and also improve the products that we are sending out to the vulnerable communities, especially the fishermen over Lake Victoria.